at filling in a tension grid on chapter 6. Okay, so we need to think about the vocabulary that has been used, the words that have been used that might create tension, events that have happened in the chapter, and how those might build up, any speech that the characters have, and the pace of the story. Okay, so there is a Word document within the lesson folder entitled Task 19, Tension Table. You need to have printed out to have in. So a copy of that table is in front of you now, screen. And we're just going to look at how it is you need out. So moving on, I've just zoomed in on that the first line of the table so that you see how we're going to work through this in more detail. So the first box there to the left, example from next. So this is our evidence. What happened to Joseph's that night over a year ago when the Nazi stormtroopers called at the schoolhouse? Was what Mrs. said true? Had they taken his wife? Had they returned and blown up the children in it? So look then, that next box across is what's in here. So what is it that is happening? I know that we've got several questions that are being asked about Joseph's situation. Okay, we're moving across. We've got how is the thing created? So what is it that the author is doing that creates tension? So we've got a series of rhetorical questions that create tension. So we're asking question after question after question. Okay, it's building up. So next one is about why. Okay, why is the author trying to build the tension? Why is the tension being created? Now, we don't know the answer to any of these questions, but we want to know the answers. Okay, so we're hoping soon those questions will be answered for us. Okay, so it's engaging us in the next part of the story. Okay, so if we go back to the full grid that you have, the full table, the second column down. Okay, so we're missing evidence from the text. That is your next job, to find the evidence from the text and put it into that box. And don't forget, if you're using evidence, you need to make sure that you use quotation marks. Okay, so you're finding the text that links to where the author is addressing the reader directly. Okay, so direct address. The author uses a short sentence to tell the reader he's going to answer their question. Okay, so that's another hint. The evidence we're looking for is a short sentence that addresses that reader correctly. And then the final box there that tells us that the author is the answer to the questions, creative tension and expectation. To see if you can find that piece of text. After this, the middle, we need to fill out a box that why is tension being created. But she was struggling, is our quotation. Margaret is being taken away by the Nazis. So Margaret is the mother, and she is being taken away by the Nazis. That's what's happening. Now, how is that tension being created? Using the word struggling. Okay, what does the word struggling show us? Can you think about what the word means? If you need to use a dictionary or to Google the definition of struggling, and do that to help you, that's absolutely fine. Okay, and you need to think about why is the tension being created? Why is the author wanting to build that tension? After that, you've got the fourth line, and again, we've given the evidence. Now listen, Bronya, said Dick. If you make a sound, we shall never see Mother again. We shall all be killed. Can you explain in the second box what is happening here? What is it that is happening? We've got two characters there that are mentioned, what is actually happening? Then think about how that tension is being created. Okay, and why is that tension being created? What is the author trying to achieve? What is he trying to make the reader or feel? Now, after you've done this, as a challenge, you have the final row, which is completely blank. So you use your own quotation and explain what's happening, how that tension is created, and why the tension is being created. So that final row is a challenge for you to complete yourself. Now there is a task 19 JPEG of video which tells you the answers for all of the boxes aside from the final row, give you answers for the other boxes. So when you've completed this grid, you can have a look at that and see how you've done. Good luck. I hope you're up for the challenge.